Welcome back to our series, Why Marriages Fail. If you've been following along, you know this is not about blaming husbands or wives. This is about understanding what quietly breaks marriages from the inside out, so healing can begin. In the last episode, we talked about judgment and unhealthy attitudes in marriage. Today, we're going deeper, into something far more subtle, far more dangerous, and often completely invisible. Today's topic is called Unspoken Expectations, the silent marriage killer. Because many marriages don't fail from one big explosion. They fail from silence, from assumptions, from expectations that were never spoken, but were deeply felt. Section 1. What are unspoken expectations? Unspoken expectations are beliefs we carry about our spouse, what they should do, how they should behave, how they should love us, without ever clearly communicating them. We assume they should know what I need. If they really loved me, they wouldn't have to be told. I shouldn't have to explain this. But here's the truth. Love does not equal mind reading. Your spouse may love you deeply and still not know what you expect, because expectations that are not spoken cannot be fulfilled. Section 2. Where do these expectations come from? Unspoken expectations don't come from nowhere. They are shaped by our upbringing, what we saw modeled in our parents' marriage, cultural norms, church teachings, movies, social media, and romantic fantasies. Some people grew up in homes where love was shown through actions. Others grew up where love was shown through words. When two people with different backgrounds marry, expectations collide, and if they're not discussed, disappointment begins. Section 3. The "if you loved me, you would know" trap. One of the most damaging thoughts in marriage is this: if you loved me, you would know. This belief quietly destroys intimacy, because instead of communicating needs, spouses start testing each other, withholding affection, keeping silent, waiting for disappointment. Love becomes a test your spouse doesn't even know they're taking and failing. When expectations are not met, something dangerous happens. Resentment grows. It starts small. They never notice what I do. I always give more. I feel unappreciated. But instead of addressing it, many spouses choose silence because they don't want conflict, rejection, or to seem needy. Over time, silence turns into bitterness. Bitterness turns into emotional distance. And emotional distance turns into a broken marriage. A wife expects emotional connection. She wants her husband to ask how her day went, to notice when she's overwhelmed, to offer comfort without being asked. But she never clearly says it. So when he doesn't do those things, she concludes, he doesn't care. But the truth may be, he shows love through provision, responsibility, and presence, not words. Two people, two love languages, one silent expectation, one growing wound. A husband expects respect and appreciation. He wants his efforts acknowledged. He wants to feel trusted and affirmed, but he doesn't express it. So when his wife corrects him often or focuses on what's missing, he concludes, I'm never good enough. He withdraws emotionally. She feels abandoned. Neither realizes that expectations were never communicated, only assumed. Another sign of unspoken expectations is scorekeeping. Statements like, I always do this. You never do that. I give more than you. Marriage stops being a partnership and becomes a competition. And when marriage becomes about keeping score, both people lose. Many couples avoid talking about expectations because they fear conflict. But here's a hard truth. Healthy conflict can heal. Silence destroys. Silence creates space for assumptions, misinterpretations, emotional distance. A calm, honest conversation, spoken in love, can save a marriage. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 13:12, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Unspoken expectations defer hope. When expectations are not expressed, Hope is delayed, and hearts grow weary, sick, and discouraged. Marriage thrives not on perfection, but on clarity, grace, and communication. Healing begins with courage. 1. Identify your expectations. Ask yourself, what am I expecting that I've never clearly said?
To communicate without blame. Use I feel instead of you never.
3. Listen with humility. Your spouse may have expectations too, ones you didn't know existed.
4. Choose grace over assumptions. Assume good intent, not neglect. Many marriages fail not because love is gone, but because expectations were silent, unmet, and misunderstood. Marriage doesn't need mind readers. It needs communicators. It needs humility. It needs grace. If this episode spoke to you, here's your challenge. This week, have one honest conversation with your spouse about an expectation you've never voiced. Speak with love, not accusation. Listen without defensiveness. If this message helped you, like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who needs it, because clarity saves marriages, and silence doesn't. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.